my video drivers, and I don't care. They're the best thing I can get right now. I don't have a high enough tax bracket. Now Necro Nick, on the other hand, has a large enough tax bracket. We all know sure as heck he ain't gonna help, so... I missed a video chat call from Sissy Poo. Uh-oh. What the heck happened? No? I'm gonna pass this off to Mama Bear. Here you go, Mama Bear. Your sister tried to call me. That's right, we only have one phone at the moment because her phone decided to catch on fire. So,
She okay?
we're fine. The house almost burned down. We almost died, but we're fine.
Be glad it didn't. Be glad it didn't explode.
Kinda did.
Kinda did, dude. It caught on fire.
Yeah, the battery exploded.
There's an evidence it didn't catch on fire and explode.
No, the battery exploded and hit the cord, and that's what caught it on fire.
Okay.
It melted the cord too. It like. And then we pay insurance on it. They tell us we gotta pay $50 to get her a new phone.
That's not bad, though, for a new phone.
It's insurance. We've been paying it for 2 years. We have enough that if we had kept the insurance, we could have bought 4 new phones.
Yeah.
Thank you, Metro. So anyways, folks, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon.
$50 isn't bad.
Yeah, but free is better. Anyways, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again on the Monsters of Gaming. I'm Kaiju Life Sucks K, and with me here is Jack Nichols the Juggernaut.
Hello.
Necro, I've got more money than everyone else, Nick.
I do not, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Death, I need to buy a new dirt bike because I wrecked my other one.
I didn't wreck it, I fixed it. But it was an easy fix. It was just a few bent things and a few things that got loose.
I love the technical conversation. I moved the thing next to the doohickey, and I moved the thingamajig had to be popped. I hit it with a hammer a few times, a few Hail Marys. I went to eat some jerky. It fixed itself. That's how rednecks do it.
Duct tape.
On the foot bar, I just stomped it back down in place.
Anywho, down in Whoville. And last but not least, the power couple who always takes us down when they feel like taking us down. Rebel Vanity and Subliminal.
Hello. Hello.
And here tonight, we're going to do a very interesting video. Tonight's video, kind of funny. A few weeks ago, we were doing our chosen fictional weapons and armors, and somehow the battle went downhill to the point where we were talking about board games. For instance, the Game of Life. For those who you played it, you spin a little spinner, you go to college or not, you'll get jobs, and in the end, you either go to a rich person's home or a beautiful retirement countryside house. That's not how life works. That's not how life works.
No.
Maybe if you're one of those upper-class privileged people, but like Necro here, but not like the rest of us.
Fuck off, you motherfucker.
I'm sorry I can't hear you over that money falling over on your side of the screen. Anyway.
Yeah.
It fell.
You can hear it. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the Game of Life, but we're going to fix it. We're going to update it a little. We're going to explain how the Game of Life works nowadays. So let's get the basis down here. At the beginning of the Game of Life, you all start off with the same amount of money, so we're all going to start off with the same amount of money, which is, everyone reach into your pockets right now, what do you have?
100.
Well, that's because you got to get your credit card out.
don't remember how much I have in my pocket, but I have something in my pocket.
Necro has all his money in stocks and bonds. Mr. Caldwell over there. Anyway,
That was not a head slip. Okay.
so I feel that the Game of Life should actually start before 18.
Yeah.
I think the Game of Life should start at 16, where you decide whether you want to get a job or you want to mooch with your parents.
Or if you want to become a drug dealer and then become like in prison later in life.
That would be getting a job.
No job. It's just not a legal job.
And quit talking about George Bush Jr. like that. Anyway, he did a little bit of selling, Anyway, so I feel that we should start there. Now, from there, you get to pick two different directions: either mooch off your parents or get a job. Now, the early on jobs. Let's face facts. What do we got? Give me some jobs here besides stealing drugs.
McDonald's.
Fast food. Okay, we can't go with any one group yet. Fast food. That's a good one.
Warehouse.
Yeah, but you can't get enough hours warehouse. So yeah, we can do that too. Anybody else?
Desk job.
A desk job? Okay, we got that. Anything else? What we got?
Internships.
Apprenticeships.
Apprenticeships, yep, okay.
For trade boys.
Okay, I'm going to throw a few in there. Theft, of course, obviously. Drug dealing, of course, that works up there too.
Yeah.
Did you get any?
What?
It's good to show.
Yeah, but we can't really put that there,
We'll be back.
I will be here. So from here, you'll go down that little path of wonders where you either mooching with your parents or not, and then you'll get to the end where you graduate high school. Well, not quite. See, I feel there should be three paths. Yo. Yes, Deathgasm? Silence is not a question.
I think someone watched the live stream Joanna's asking about.
Oh, give me a
You
second.
send her a link.
Could someone send me the link?
Give me a second here. I'll be right back. You guys chill out for a second. I gotta go and get the link, so I'm gonna pop onto here. Everyone's gonna see my page.
Okay, so
Don't-
got a quick question.
Don't ask questions.
Sub, you were just rolling there for a little bit last while. What was up with that?
Yo, let me mute that.
Okay, so before you guys hit us up, we were, like she said, we were watching a movie. I forget what, I think it was called Substitute.
In Discord.
Most of us came in and I guess laid by her, and she forgot all about it, and she ended up having to go pee after, I guess, but basically the cat scared the piss out of her.
She told me to call back after.
Here's a cereal for the store. Logic loops, sort of like Apple Jacks. I like that, K-Man. And maybe a hidden link to an adult side of the store. Okay, K-Man. We'll talk. I guess we will be getting those genitalias in the mail, won't we? Don't feel bad. I have this marked down as mature audiences only, which means only 90% of the children watching will hear me. Just a quick thing. I popped on GTA 5 the other day. I just uploaded it and played it, and some little 6-year-old kid cursed me out. And then told his mother to shut the fuck up or I'll stab you. I'm having a conversation with my friend here. And I'm sitting there going, I'm like, wait, what? He's like, and then he gives me $1 million and says, yo, dick shit, I'll see you later. And he leaves. I'm like, what the? The kid sounded like he was 6 years old, threatened to stab his mother, gave him $1 million and left. I'm like, okay, I don't know what happened, but people do usually pay me for this kind of stuff.
He threatened to drive you. Okay.
So I put the link in the Discord. You can pass it on. There, Deathgasm. And I apologize for cursing, but you just had to hear.
Okay, I sent it to Joanna.
Okay. So, yeah, K-Man, we'll talk about the adult store later. Anyway. I have ideas for that one too, but unfortunately they bring the bots in, and we don't want to bring the bots in. So I feel that after you choose between your summertime jobs or just mooching off your parents, you should then go down a couple spaces.
As a job, could we throw a freaking assassin in there or Hitman.
Oh, now it's getting dark.
You gotta wait till they graduate first.
Oh, don't we also have to add college into that mix?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there,
I
folks.
said somewhere.
So after you choose between mooching off your parents or getting yourself a part-time job, you go down a few squares, and this is where you have to make your big choice: college, simply graduating, or just dropping out of school. I think those are
because at the end it's gonna have 3.
right. So I feel that it's just logical that you have 3 options here. Now, obviously, if you drop out of school, you're gonna come with a big deficit in your life. You might actually have to do things like become a hitman and things like that. We're talking major negatives here. Then you graduate high school, you can do anything like the regular game, can do everything that isn't in a regular college, and then with college you get better things. However, once again, this is the game of real life.
Yes.
Okay? Not for nothing, but you're not going to immediately get out of high school and start working at a hair salon for $450,000 a year. No! No.
And first off, with coming with the debt of college and also not finding jobs in your thing, it could come with a devastating debt as well.
See, I have a question. Name one college that will allow you to go there for $100,000 and have no debt when you graduate.
The School of Hard Knocks. I saw that movie. The School of Hard Knocks. What's
Community college.
No, what was that other one where they pretended there was a college, and like one of their college courses was staring at some babe in a pool. Accepted. Yeah, that one worked too. Accepted works too.
Ask me about my wiener.
Ask me about my wiener. Jared, stop being so flexible for your size. It bothers me. Oh my god, it bothers me so much. Oh, I can't bend my legs like this anymore. And Jared's basically putting his heel to the middle of his stomach. Stop. Okay. K-Man says factory workers like Necro Knight. Obviously, that's one. And K-Man, I used to work in the same factory you and Mr. Bradley here work at, so don't worry.
I'm not Mr. Bradley, ass you.
Sorry, Mr. Caldwell. Sorry. Anyway, oh, yes, you are. Explains why you can spend all that money, huh, guys? Just saying. Anyway,
Yeah.
you see, how tax brackets go is like me and Juggernaut and Mama Bear, we're like here, and like Subliminal and the rest of you guys are like here, and then Necro's like part of the Fortune 500 club up here. So I mean, we're not, if you stacked us all on top of each other, we couldn't reach up to his tax bracket. So anyway.
That's neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor there. Now, if you decide to just flunk out of school, I think they should have special. Hey! Keep that kinky stuff to the bedroom, you two. Anyway,
I think they are in the bedroom.
that's possible.
Yeah.
Well, continue on, guys. Just remember, we're trying to keep this PG-13. Oh, who am I kidding? This is already R-rated.
It's getting to be NC-17.
Oh, just wait, because we're gonna have to get to some of those negatives that you guys were talking about last time that made me spit up my damn drink.
Right?
So, I think if you just
I don't know. It's Necro.
if you drop out of school, I think there should be special jobs set up for you. And I think if you graduate high school but don't go to college, there should be special set of jobs. And if you go to college, there should be a third set of jobs. And I think YouTubers should be in all three. Because we got some people who graduated, who had some college in them, like me. And I believe Rebel, I know Mama Bear, Juggernaut over there. And then we got some people who we know graduated straight up from school, so we don't have to bother them. And then we have the people who failed out. I don't think that's member here, but I do know there's at least one or two YouTubers that do it. And make good money for it.
How poorly I did, I should have.
And listen, just because you stepped out of school for any reason doesn't mean you're a failure in life. I hate when people say that. Some people had to step out of school for a good reason, had to take care of their family, or had a commitment or something like they could do. So once again, if you didn't graduate high school, don't let it kill you. All right? I may have graduated with pretty high honors, but I still view everybody the same way they treat me. I don't care what your graduation level was. You can ask any of the Modernsters. I treat you the way you treat me.
Yeah.
So don't let it bother.
But my one coworker, he doesn't have a GAD or whatever you want to call it, or diploma.
Can you
And
tell
he's doing
somebody's
the same
having
job.
problems here? You mean a GED, a GED?
See, I'm doing
Oh, I'm a grammar Nazi. You know I'm doing it. Hey, encyclopedia. Anyway,
But all I'm saying is, there's always options out there.
right, and it's just like, I know I'm stepping away from the idea for a second, but like, not everyone dropped out of school because they were a piece of Some people had to, or some people couldn't just take high school. It's a stressful place. Look at the number of suicides that happen in the United States every day because of high school alone. All right? It's not a joke.
I probably would have been one of those statistics on suicide.
Right. So, like, if you couldn't do it and maybe you're planning on getting your GED, hey, listen, just make sure you further yourself. Be a flowing river, never be a stagnant pond. That's what I say.
Rivers never flow backwards.
Huh?
With enough technology, I can prove you wrong.
Rivers never flow in reverse.
Depends on how big the engine I have. Just kidding, Jared. Just kidding. But yeah, you're right.
I know.
So, anyways,
You're right, Renfro.
I
I look like young Sigma.
What?
he's doing fine. He's just he's currently laying on top of a mattress filled with $100 bills. He's fine. Anyway, so
Sigma.
I'm pretty sure it's Sigma.
you know what the worst part is? Necro is the only person who could be pissed off for you complimenting him. He's the only person I know who can get pissed off for complimenting him. I'm talking about how good he has it, and he's like, "Go for yourself, you piece of I'll bury you in money." Yeah, I thought so. Hey, listen,
bury me in hundreds.
buddy, I've seen that car you keep in the garage. You tell me that's not a 5-figure car, that's a 6-figure car. Don't you sit there and lie to me. I ain't gonna say anything more, but you know what I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
I never seen
I never
that.
I've never been in an accident.
No, K-Man, I'm not a god amongst mortals. I'm just a weirdo. But it's good to be a weirdo. Hi, weirdo! Anyway, so once you get to that part, we get to the fun part, okay, everybody? Now, usually you drive around a little, hit a few bumps here, hit a few pluses here, and then you know what you get? You get to pick out your car. And they have things like limousines and Lamborghinis and BMWs, and let's face facts, unless you're Necro Nick, you're not affording any of those. So,
Nope.
what are we looking for when it comes to vehicles, besides your feet and a bicycle? Obviously, those are two I'm going to add.
A Vespa.
A Vespa? Motorcycle? Okay. How about a beaten up old jalopy?
I'm gonna go with my little Yoda that could.
Okay. Skateboard.
Used cars.
Shopping cart.
No, trucks.
That was.
Used cars.
I'm still having
Hand-me-down Chevy.
a hand-me-down Chevy.
So you're gonna be walking.
Yeah, that's why I said feet at the beginning. Yeah. Of course, when I said shopping cart, I had flashbacks of you coming at me, Deathgasm. So I'm visibly shaken right now. No! Don't you remember in Fortnite the shopping cart kills?
I'm like, wait, I don't think I ever driven around you. Like, I think you were gone before I started driving.
The most I saw was you driving your grandpa's quad.
That was a terrifying sight.
All right, so guys,
Let's be honest.
anytime I've seen you on a motor vehicle, I've had a small amount of dread. Now, guys, we come to the best part. After you get that car, you go willy-nilly, ride around for a little bit, and then you hit that big old church to the right. Just married. Something about that always bothered me. Seeing as the current rate of divorce in the United States is like 85% of people.
Yeah, I want the option to stay single.
There you go. I want the option to
See, I think for this one we should have like 4 or 5 different options.
Right.
One to get married, one to get single.
To get single?
Stay single.
What are you gonna? Wait, hang on. We gotta back this up for a second. Necro, are you planning on killing the person you're with here? Holy crap! This went dark. This went super dark. And Gold Digger right here. Oh my goodness. Black Widow Necro killing them to take their money. Whoa. Woo! So to get single, okay, what else?
I was gonna say like 3 stereotypically women. Like a nerdy girl, a goth girl, and then the preppy cheerleader.
Well, what if they like men?
Are we gonna get choices of dudes too? Because that's not fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't discriminate against those that love the same gender.
Yeah, remember there are 2 genders and 47 mistakes. What about the 47 mistakes?
Oh, you mean like the mutant with 3 arms, 5 toes?
No, I'm talking about those people. I'm a bi-codular or something like that. I'm not male, I'm bi-codular, and I'm just like, don't you try and talk to me like that.
Fuck you.
Listen, if they're happy being happy, fine. If all they want to do is feel special, fine. But I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. I look at things scientifically. Scientifically, okay? There's asexual, hermaphrodites, and then, ready? Then there's boys and girls, males and females. I'm sorry, folks, but scientifically speaking, if you can't bring over a sheet of DNA and show me what you are compared to what I am, it doesn't exist. Call yourself what you want to call. I'm sorry. But like I said before, if it makes you happy to be that type, that person, that thing, whatever you want to call yourself, if you associate with being a badger, fine. But don't try to rub it in people's faces. If I walk up to you and I go, "What's up, dude?" and you say, "Did you just assume my gender?" I'm going to look at you, "Are you too stupid to realize I did?"
And if you want to hear, never mind. I
also think you should be able to choose your if you're going to get married. I also think you should be able to choose whether you're going to get if you want to be with male or female or whatever. You know, I think there should be blue pegs. I think there should be red pegs, and I think there should be white pegs.
Sure.
That works.
Yep.
The color of the pegs.
Oh yeah, of course.
Blue, red, and white. I don't care what color you pick. Just pick something. Now, if I remember correctly from the board, from here you go a little bit more, and then you get to the part of the game of life that never made sense to me. Oh, K-Man said he thinks we should have the hand-me-down Chevy be a 1970 Chevy Impala. I don't know, that's a pretty nice car. I don't think I'd be getting one of those for my parents.
I was almost gonna end up getting a Chevelle.
Mom Bear almost got a Chevelle.
What's your plan?
What?
What's friend playing?
You mean that guy?
Yeah, that guy. I'm sorry.
You playing?
Playing anything good?
It's called Deadcraft.
Deadcraft.
I was kidding. It's honestly a really good game.
Ah.
I advise anyone and everyone to check it out. I'm not sure whether this is
anymore.
You don't have what? You don't have what anymore?
A Switch.
It's okay. You can get other systems. What's this? Someone is typing things to me from another chat. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw that, yeah. Anyway, moving on to it, I think this is the part that always made no sense to me. So, apparently, right out of college, you get a job, get married to the love of your life, and now you get the chance to get a dream house. Not only a dream house, but you have the chances of getting anything from a small log cabin to a condominium. No matter what your
Yeah.
salary is. No matter what your job is.
Unless you put it on my birthday, then you can get a trailer.
Right, but that doesn't work in the real world. So let's go down some ideas for real world houses. Obviously, I'm going to start with one of the ones I should probably be living in, which is a back alley.
Cardboard box under a bridge.
That's my summer home. What?
Parents' basement.
Stand down by the river.
Stand down by the river. I was about to say it. I was about to say it. Damn you! I had a mouthful of drink and everything. Damn you!
Can I live in the shag wagon?
Shag and wagon. How about a rundown apartment?
A tiny parent's house.
We already said parents' basement. We already said that. Crack house. Okay, we got crack house.
Don't forget the Section 8.
Section 8, of course, you get Section 8 going on there. And then we can get to the people who actually have a little bit of cash, so we get like half a double wide trailer. I think the richest people are going to get is like a full size house. I don't think in the real game of life you get the mansion in the end.
No.
Unless you're neck or neck. Anyway, moving on. Now from there you get to the next part, which is you can never pass it because it's one of those stupid stop signs. It's you just had kids. Now this bothers me with the idea is the fact that well, what if you are single like Jared, or what if you have could you adopt kids maybe? Like could there be a split? You adopt kids or you have kids a regular way, or a third way you just don't want kids.
Adopt pets.
Self-impregnation.
Yep, there's that too.
That works.
That's where you take the turkey baster and stick it right up there and go woo-ha! Anyway,
Artificial insemination.
like I said, with a turkey baster, that's what it is. Anyway, put the glove on, the turkey baster, you fire the baby gravy up there. In a nutshell, that's what it is. Just saying. Hello, who's ever watching this? We're up to 2 viewers now.
Sweet.
So far, we haven't scared anybody away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I know who one of them is.
probably.
Would it be JoJo?
Yes.
JoJo
Mojo.
One of these days, we're going to be playing. I'm going to have JoJo on my team, and I'm going to start playing the freaking JoJo theme.
Oh.
You guys will be forced to listen to an anime intro. So yeah, I think you should be able to choose whether maybe you adopt a child, or perhaps you could become a foster parent. Pets.
Mm-hmm.
I think a pet rock should be a viable choice in that mix right there.
Yep.
And what are those
And sea monkeys.
sea monkeys? What we were just talking about the other day. What were they? The little circle pets that hang on the keychains. Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchis.
What about a Furby?
A Furby.
I said pet rock already. Furbies. Dogs.
You already said that wrong.
I said it 3 times now.
No, it didn't. I didn't. No, definitely not 3 times.
3.
4 times the charm. 4 times the charm.
I
So
just
you get a pet rock.
he should just get a pet at this point in time. He should just get a pet. Just scratch his head for us there. To give him a scratch. There you go. That's the face. That's the face every guy gives when their head's scratched by their woman. Right there, that look. That's the same look from everybody. Right there. That look. You can't do it yourself, but when somebody comes and scratches the top of your head, you're like, I don't care what anyone says.
You always have that itch you can't find unless someone else scratches it. And then you find it.
Joanne says a pet pig. Pet pigs should be on the list. I want a pet fainting goat.
Pet skunk.
Pet skunks are amazing. I have actually had one.
Monkey.
Monkey! My gym partner's a monkey. Monkey. Anyway,
Shut up, monkey.
Pretty, shiny.
easy there, Kung Pao into the fist. Now from here, you usually go on a nice long adventure where you eventually get to the point where you can try to get another job. No, sorry. It's a chance to go back to school.
Yeah, go back to college.
Or for the first time. And if you flunked out, maybe you could try to go for your GED, and it could like loop you around, and then you could go to college. Anyone okay with that? I like that idea.
Yeah.
Now, guys, here comes the part where I'm going to skip over it for now, but we're going to come back to it because this is the part where I might accidentally spit up drinks. Near about the 3/4 of the way through this game, in case you guys didn't know it, the life game is pretty long, you know. And we're going to make it worse, trust me. Once we start getting all the positive and negatives, you guys are going to just love this next part coming up. So you usually got this choice to take the safe path or the risky path. Juggernaut, you keep your mouth shut until we get to it, all right? I don't want to hear that. I know what you're going to say. My cup is way away from me, so I don't do it again.
Actually, when you spit tea, it was exactly what I said.
I don't care. Y'all know what I can do if I laugh too hard. Y'all know it, so I'm going to wait. Now, from here, you generally had a few more ups and downs here and there. Chance to get a new job, chance to get a new house, etc. And then you made it to the end of the game, where they tallied up all your money, and you could choose to go to the $1 million estate or the countryside estate. This is where the game ends. Now, if you go to the $1 million estate and you don't have $1 million, you lose automatically. Person with the best life wins. That's not how life works.
Oh, no.
It's not. It is not how life works. You do not just get to the end. You're lucky if you're not still working into your twilight years nowadays. Let's face facts. Hell, we could throw in the fact
I
that...
believe I just heard on the news today that they're upping what you have to be to collect your full amount of retirement.
Yeah,
They're
they're,
always really sad.
yeah, they're upping it to 75 now.
Well, if that's the case, then my father's probably going to kick the bucket before he can
But-
even retire.
Right, and by the way, you do know that the average lifespan of an American is only about 65, 66, right? So... most people will never get a chance to enjoy their retirement. Oh, no, it's too late, Joanne. You may have retracted your comment from our live chat, but it's not retracted. We can still see it. We know you want a little pet pig, a little pet potbelly pig. They're cute. They're adorable. You can actually potty train them.
Uh-huh.
They're super intelligent animals.
They're actually really smart.
But they're also vengeful. You gotta be careful about that. You don't piss one off. It will come for you in the night. You got sharp little tickers, too. Those things hurt if they run across your bare foot. Ah.
We get a pet pig, you are not eating it. Of course I won't eat bacon, man.
Is that really what you call your pet pig?
Bacon, pork chop, ribs. Those are actually, believe it or not, those are the three most. And Babe. And Babe are some of the most common names for pet belly pigs. You don't have to eat it until after it passes. Fatten it up a little.
Exactly.
Don't let them. Don't let them. You don't have to eat them. I'll eat them then. Unfortunately, medical bills. Ooh, K-Man's right. What about medical bills? Yeah, those should be something you have to have in this game too. What about you have to get medical insurance?
The newer version now, you actually land on a space that says you have to pay medical bills.
Well, I think what you should do is once you get your job, you should also have to pay medical insurance. Once you get a car, you know, every time you spin, you have to pass a little bit of money to the bank. A little bit of money to the bank every time.
Life insurance.
Life insurance, which is why if I go missing and Mom Bear is found on the beach, you know what happened.
Also, car insurance, medical bills, they all should be added.
Yep, to make it really realistic.
You own a house, mortgage, taxes,
land taxes. Oh man,
water bill, light bill, you know.
Home insurance.
We're gonna make this game unplayable after a while. They're gonna play it once and be like, okay, well we have the game. We're just gonna keep it on our shelf now.
Water, sewer, garbage.
Yeah.
What about you get an option to try to live off the grid?
I like that.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the game, you should get a choice to be happy try to be rich, or just go with it. I think those should be the three options. You know, be happy. You just count all yourself up there, and you don't get any extra points by the end of the game. You're just happy to be there. Just go with it. It could be you just guess how much you have, and if you come close, you win. If you don't, you lose. And if you're rich, well, you hope you're rich by the end of the game, or you lose. Oh, that better not be Farmer's Iced Tea there, man.
What's that?
You better not be pouring Farmer Iced Tea in there.
Oh, you mean this?
You are a monster. It's been 5 years since I had friggin' Farmers. Dude, it's been 5 years, alright? Come on. That ain't fair. That ain't fair at all. It's
Right on camera.
And watch him take the most satisfying sip ever. He's gonna be like, that's good. Just watch. He'll do it. He'll do it. I'm watching him. I'm watching him. I have a bit of jealousy of this.
Farmer
There he is! You, Jared! You in the worst possible way!
Farmer sucks.
Oh, don't make fun of my favorite iced tea.
Turkey Hill's better.
Ugh.
Yes.
Turkey Hill has too much sugar.
Agreed.
Turkey Hill has too much sugar.
Farmer gives you a nasty aftertaste.
Yeah.
I was born and raised on Farmer's tea. Don't start with me.
Yeah, but how many people can you say that you're drinking a drink that comes up on a Geiger counter, huh? Farmers comes up on Geiger counters. You scan it with a Geiger counter, it pings. It's great.
Exactly, Farmer sucks.
Listen, I prefer gears anyway.
Oh, you guys can all jump into the deepest well. Anyway.
I'm with you on Farmers. I'm with you on Farmers, bro.
Yeah, you should get a choice between vaping and smoking.
Swiss is better.
You know, you land and you get a random addiction. So now that we've gotten to the front and back of the game, let's go down the nursery rhymes here and see how horrible we can make it. So as you know, every time you hit a life space, it may be something good. It may be something bad.
Instead of just having a spinning wheel, you have dice to roll for what happens down the road.
Listen, you could have a Plinko machine make the decisions for you. I don't care. In fact, a Plinko machine would probably be more like real life.
That'd be more fun.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. You gotta take a little. You gotta take a quarter and put it to the top, and let it bounce down to hit whichever number it wants to be.
Hey, Daddy.
Did you give Dobby a sock? Dobby's a free elf.
But we can give him a hair tie.
Yeah, but if you give him a sock, he'll be free of his command to be able to run to be free with his people. So, since we talked about how to get from point A to point B, let's talk about the most fun part. The pluses and minuses whenever you land on a life space. Now, in the actual game of life, these are things like you scratch your car, have to get it repaired. You have to switch your job with somebody else. Things
Phone caught on fire.
That's not... Okay, well, your phone caught on fire and almost killed your family.
Lucky. She got lucky.
Yep, it was Jared. He was coming with it right there. I saw it. All right, so we're going to play the go around the board game. See what I said? See board game. See what I did there? Huh? So we're going to start with Necro. Necro, a good and a bad. Pick one good one and one bad one.
Okay, well, one good one. You have a happy family.
Well, no, that's a good ending. I mean, it's like something happens in your life.
Oh, okay.
Like you win the lottery, you collect X number of dollars, things like that.
I was gonna say your health insurance is paid for the rest of the year.
I like that. That's cool. Not a bad one. You're paying it.
I don't know. Let me know.
Oh yeah, just bum off Necro.
What? No. And then for the bad, well. Okay, so while you were on Tinder.
Oh no!
You decide to hook up with one of the random chicks, and then after you go to the doctor, and you have hepatitis B, and two other STDs like gonorrhea, and we'll go with AIDS.
You could just say you have 3 STDs and you have to pay for them, damn it. You don't gotta be specific.
And then you gotta try and make it to the end of the game before they kill you.
To find out what STD you have to spin a wheel. You have to spin a wheel.
There you go. I like that idea.
You have herpes. All right, Substance, you're the next one I can see. You're next.
What?
Okay, Pillow, since you're the next one I can see.
Okay, so Rebels is you found an envelope of money for the good, and something about your kids are in the way or something. I don't fucking know.
Whoa, this is getting pretty dark and twisted. Your kids are in the way. Fix it.
How about you, Sub? A good and a bad.
She kind of stole my envelope idea.
Then get another good one.
He found a long lost relative.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. What's the minus?
They died.
Ow.
Oh.
That's just mean. Dick move, Sub. Honey.
How about Deathgasm?
No, Ma Bear's next. Then Deathgasm.
Oh no, you got that smile, man.
Oh,
He's giggling over there. Go on.
From a bar one night.
Oh no.
You inherit.
You run over 12 hookers and get off.
wow.
That's the good.
Mama Bear.
Wait, is that the good or the bad? I'm not sure here.
I think it's pretty good because you hit 12 hookers and then get off.
Yeah, but are you talking about get off scot-free or are you talking you got off? Yes, I killed 12 hookers! Oh!
Yo, brother.
If you kill 12 hookers, I mean, there's a good chance you're not getting off scot-free. So, I mean, that could be the bad and the good. You
gotta save
us.
Save us all there. One good thing and one bad thing.
Me?
Mama Bear.
You inherited family's property.
Inherited family's property, you get a chance of getting a better house. And the bad thing.
Bad thing. You lost your wallet.
Ooh, lost your wallet.
That's horrible.
Well, so is running over 12 hookers and getting off. Either way, it's bad. If you get off as in you get away, that's pretty bad. But if you get off as in, oh yeah, a sandwich, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad either way. Juggernaut. With that Jack Nicholson smile you got there.
The good is you buy a scratch off water ticket and you win.
Awesome. Okay, so what would be the negative?
The negative is you get pulled over and you've got 9 hours a week, you get sent to jail.
Oh. That one hurts. Also, I think Subliminal's dead or asleep.
Analysis is legal in most states.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. This is the game of life. You're up against some dick officer who's just trying to push his dick faster. You've all met them. There's plenty of good cops out there, folks, but there's always going to be that one who got picked on through all high school and got a little bit of power, and now he's the biggest turd on the force. You all know it. And if you're offended by this, that means it's probably you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick. I'm going to use my life as an example of two. So, for the good, your YouTube channel has picked a bunch of viewers. You make a little bit more money each time you spin the wheel. And for the bad, your mental condition was too difficult for your family to take care of, so they send you to go live with your grandparents. That's real.
I like that.
That's what happened with me. That's the real life right there, baby. So after that,
So I guess we're back to me.
yeah, after that little sombering tone, how you feeling there, Necro? What's next?
Okay. So the good is your family taught you a lot of things that benefit you throughout your life to advance you and to gain better jobs.
Okay, that's awesome.
The negative is you have kids and you decide to have the oldest son watch the youngest brother with the oldest brother's
Okay,
friend,
I think I know where this is going.
with axe can and light you on fire.
Sounds
Wow.
a little personal, doesn't it?
Wow, Necro, that sounds pretty difficult. I feel as if
That sounds totally specific.
that's very specific.
Oddly specific.
I feel as if I know this one too. This feels really real too.
Yeah.
Except in mine, I got away scot-free. My friend did it, and his brother didn't, but I got away scot-free. Woo, okay, anyway, sub. Woo. Well, we all know where that story was aimed, all right.
Sorry, no. Had to throw you under the bus.
Threw one at a bus? You threw another backed up and put the parking brake on.
He didn't throw you under the bus, he threw you under the road roller.
Yeah, but I freaked out like Judge Doom.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, sub.
Okay, so
Echo.
Shoot.
Who are you shooting? This sounds like a bad one.
You get in trouble at work, and you get a warning, or you get fired.
Ooh. Like maybe a pay cut or you lose the job. That's a nasty one. Yeah. What's a positive one? Put a positive spin on that, man.
What's up?
Well, now you need a positive. One good, one bad. That's a bad one.
Get written up and don't get fired.
Oh, I thought you said you got written up or you got fired.
yeah, good and bad in the same situation.
You get a promotion. You get a promotion for handling the situation in a certain way.
I like that one. That's a good one. Where is your partner in crime?
Helping them with something.
All right.
Something with the
Well,
dog.
Mo there. One good, one bad.
Alright.
No one will know what I am doing. But I am doing something right now.
Quality
I'm
time
gonna
with
check
your
out.
family.
I'm gonna check the green with.
Quality time with your family?
See what you're doing.
What's the negative?
You chose the wrong partner,
Oh,
and now you spend 8 months in jail.
oh, that's a pretty personal one there too.
Oh, damn.
Deathgasm,
Yes.
you're up, dude.
I
Ow, damn it, you
got
fell
a
off.
good one.
I hope so.
The good one is you sleep with your boss and get a huge promotion. Bad one is your wife finds out and castrates you.
I feel like I'm listening to Family Guy.
K-Man goes, for a good one would be you're the CEO of BCI. But a negative one is you're the CEO of BCI and you have to deal with K-Man and Necro all day. Oh, that's on you, Brother Han. Okay.
More Necro than K-Man?
Well, I mean, Necro does run the company, so he has to deal with himself all the time. Jared.
The good is you recognize that you've got mental issues and you go into a hospital.
That's always good. Mental issues are something you should deal with when you find out you have them.
Bad news is, the bad one is you're driving on a road in a state that's shaped like a certain body part, and you blow, and the piston shoots through the oil pan.
Yeah, it's going to be you having to get a new car. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one right there.
No, you're stranded. You have no one.
Oh. Okay. That
That's
could be
the personal one for me.
Now let's see here. I'm trying to think of a good one to go with my bad one. My bad one's bad, so. Okay. So for a good one, things got tough and you gained a check from the government. For a bad one, your president's name is Biden and he's slowly destroying the country. You have to pay back the money. I mean, that one's not very specific. I'm sure there's plenty of countries out there who have presidents named Biden who are slowly destroying the country. I mean, I can't think of a more...
Welcome to America. Your government no longer cares.
Welcome to any part of the world. Your government does not care.
Technically, both sides don't care.
Doesn't matter if it's the Democrats, Republicans. It doesn't matter. No one cares. They don't care until you get that gun in their face. They start caring a lot after that. What was that?
I said Trump cared.
Well, Trump was a businessman. He just wanted to work. He didn't lie.
Yeah.
He told everyone the truth. I ain't no damn president. I'm a businessman.
And I'm gonna run this country like it was a business.
Yeah, and I'm gonna run this country like a business. Out of the 42 promises he made, he got 41 of them done. Biden's in year 2 and hasn't done any of the things he promised. Just saying, folks, there's a little bit of...
They basically got erased as soon as Dipshit got in.
Well, yeah, but at least when he made promises, he kept them.
He kept them.
We're not gonna jump into this whole politics thing. But I'm just saying, think about it. When was the last time you saw a president who actually kept promises? Just saying.
Yep.
And he may have lied, cheated, and steal to make sure that all those promises worked. But guess what? He made them work, and he got the promises. Just like the rest of us dirtball Americans would have done. Am I right?
Right.
That's right.
Okay, so I guess it's me.
No, it's Necro.
Yes, it's me.
No, it's Necro. It's not me.
It's Necro, dude.
I don't know who this me person is. I thought it was Necro's turn.
Anyway. So for the good, you were left a very nice car to replace your old crappy car.
I like that. That's very nice.
And then for the bad, now this is gonna be personal again, but it's not gonna touch on Kyle.
Okay, wait, whoa. We didn't say that was charged towards Kyle last time there, young man.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows.
Mr. Caldwell, you need to calm down, sir. Fan yourself with a few hundreds and come back, all right? You were saying...
Your girlfriend or fiance calls you up, and she has a tendency to be very bipolar, and while you were talking, she kills herself.
That was dark.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you brought that one up, Necro. That's that one's pretty deep there. Yeah, it does. So that's life. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make the game of real life. All right. Well, Sub, you seem like you want to be a beacon of sunshine. I can't tell what his facial feature's supposed to be. I can't make it out. Is he asking why with his forehead? Because I can see the veins making a Y.
Or is he really concentrating?
He could be concentrating.
Okay, so you're good and you're bad.
Oh, mom, I'm on the way.
For a school one, I'd say you cheat on a test and you don't get caught.
That's a good one. You know, pass the test. Maybe get a better job that way.
There's more than one option. There's you just take the test and hope for the best.
Okay. There's one
Then
where you actually study.
Then you cheat and you get caught.
And there's the one for nerds like me growing up where you actually studied.
Exactly. Hey, I didn't study and I passed all my tests.
Here.
Yeah, but now I'm wondering how you did it.
Oh.
He brought up the fact that the whole cheat sheet thing first before he said he passed everything. The guy got to ask the question, how did he pass everything?
I just took the test.
He slept in all his classes too.
I learned best when I'm asleep.
Okay, Rebel. Since you've missed a few, we need you to give us one, when you land on the life, one good or one bad. You gotta give us both. One good thing from the game of life and one bad.
I thought Sub already gave mine.
That was one.
Okay. One was your kids run away.
That's pretty bad.
And for the good, you find an envelope full of money.
Well, we heard those. We need your next one. What Wait, you thought you only got away with one? That's not how this works. We gotta go until 9. You still got 30 minutes, and we're gonna keep coming past you.
Was you inherited money from a long-lost relative one?
Yes. We inherited houses, cars, and money.
You get a chance to go on Jeopardy and win?
That's a good one. I like that one. Okay. And what's your negative then?
Your car gets demolished in a stampede of animals from the zoo.
That one's oddly specific, but okay. Mama Bear. Mama Bear? Silence isn't an answer. We have to keep switching stations behind me. Hurry up.
You moved to a new state.
You moved to a new state.
And then, for the bad, it's...
You moved to New York State.
Yeah, basically. And you have every medical condition they could think of to give you.
Okay, I'm kind of terrified from the view I have from. Hi guys. Deathgasm.
Hi.
Positive and or negative or both or neither or are you there?
Oh.
Yeah,
I can multitask.
Oh, I got a bad one. All your game systems explode.
Good thing I don't. Good thing I don't have any game systems.
You find a million balls, but have extremely bad luck for a year.
So, plus and negative.
Yep. So basically, it's probably like one of those things where you get this big wad of money, but for the rest of the game, you can only roll low numbers or something like that. That sounds pretty bad, but that sounds pretty good at the same time. The knot that is Jugger.
You get married to your perfect partner.
And I like how he worded it. That is a positive. That's nice. What's the negative?
You find out that she's cheating on you with your best friend.
Ooh, that is another real life story right there. All right. So, back to me, huh? Let's see here. You join the military and it's a very good experience to your life. The negative is you are an infantry soldier and have extreme difficulty finding good jobs because of it. Because of everyone's stigma. Hey, I'm in case you didn't notice, I'm pulling all mine from real life. That's how you play this game. This is real life. So you can have one card where you join the military, and then you have another card where it's due to your background for whatever reason, you have a difficulty finding good jobs, and you can only get jobs up to a certain pay grade. Necro!
Okay. So you're hanging out with your friends, and you find this one girl that's really cute, and you think you have a lot of interest with.
Boy, I think this sounds like a lot of us. Yeah, we should switch it to your partner.
She wants to date one of you or your friends, and you confess your love to her, and she completely shuts you out.
Woo! Monster on monster violence with this one. Okay. We're gonna avoid this one. Oh wow, this was monster on monster violence, Necro. Damn, man. Woo! Y'all know who he's talking about. Y'all know who it is. We'll tell you later. We'll tell you later. We'll tell y'all later after the recording. We'll tell you after the recording. All right? It's some serious monster on monster.
I just can't remember the name.
Okay, so anyways. Rebel.
Okay,
I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Away my way, away my way, away my way, away my way.
Oh, you get the chance to star in a big blockbuster movie with your favorite actor,
Okay, or actress.
but it flops.
Oh.
I don't know if that would actually be a negative. I'd still think that'd be a positive. Flop or not, I would love to be in a movie with Vin Diesel.
Turns out they cut all the parts with you in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Now that's a dick move right there. All right. Okay, I'll give you that one. Mama Bear. You're playing Kingdom Hearts 2. You're not being part of this group. You need to think of the good or bad.
Actually, still thinking.
Oh,
I
sounds like
multitask,
that, too.
unlike Deathgasm.
Okay, then multitask.
I can only ever think of the negative. Why is that? I don't.
That's just life. Mom Bear goes, I can only ever think of the negatives. I'm like, well, that's just life, ain't it?
I got one.
It's harder to think of the positives.
I'm pretty sure there would be cards that would be slightly negative and worse.
Yeah, they're definitely up there.
You become the owner of
Trying to get both in the camera.
an animal shelter.
Okay, you become the owner of an animal shelter. That seems like a nice positive.
A no-kill animal shelter.
A no-kill animal shelter. That's very nice. What's the negative?
Vet bills that are.
Oh, but you have to pay for heavy vet bills. Okay, I can see that. Alrighty. Deathgasm.
I got a good one.
Do ya?
You get your pet pig,
Oh no.
but someone turns it into bacon.
What? That was a shot at JoJo, wasn't it? Hello. Hello, nurse. Hi, guys.
Bacon.
I'm glad you both decided to come up for air. So, Juggernaut, besides eating pets, what is another good and bad?
You and your friends start and you're chosen for an esports tournament.
Okay, that's nice.
You get disqualified because one of your team members was cheating.
Ooh, that's actually happened in real life lots of times. Okay, since it hasn't been said yet, you're driving down the road and you pick up a hitchhiker. On the positive, the hitchhiker and you have a great conversation. He gives you a few tips for the stock market and you actually make some money off of it. The negative is it happens to be a lady or male of the night. They go down on you and you get 3 STDs. Roll for STD. So I just hope it's going to be a 1d6. No resistance is allowed. This is not D&D. Speaking of D&D, but when this ends, I want you. I'm pointing at them like I'm pointing at them in real life. They can see me. You over there, and you stay on.
Which ones of us?
The one I'm pointing at.
I don't see the live stream.
Camera's off.
I don't see the live stream.
Everyone just stay on after the live stream.
All right.
I have a funny idea. All right, so since I talked about Necro's idea about the hookers and beer, Necro, since I talked about what happened to you last Friday, let's talk about some goods and bads from you.
Okay. So I'm gonna say your friends. You throw a party for one of your friends.
Okay.
The part is you have to babysit them because they're all immature and can't handle their liquor.
Oh, jeez. You're forced to be designated driver because they can't hold their liquor properly. That does suck. That's every other weekend at the bar on a military base. Okay. The rebelest of the vanities. I'm on the way.
Okay. I don't know if it was mentioned, but like you meet the perfect girl, but it turns out she's batshit crazy.
That's real.
Well,
Been there, done that.
hey, how's it going? I got the t-shirt.
T-shirt twice.
Yep, seriously. I'm currently dating the sanest girl I've ever dated. That doesn't mean she ain't insane. Just there's a lot of far more insane people.
Trying to take Necro.
Oh God, Skynet's got Necro. It's trying to beam him up. It's beaming him up. Necro, no. It wasn't Necro. It was an AI program all along. It's breaking its bits up now. I knew it. Oh, he's back. The AI program realized it.
You were pixelated.
Everyone shut off your computers now. Go, go, go. Don't let him invade. If you're watching at home, it's already too late. Whoa, did we go stick a battery in where?
Get a phone call from Necro and it says 7 days, do not be home.
If I get a phone call from Necro and it says 7 days, I'll see you then. I have a ritual of summoning Necro. I can make Necro appear in my house. All I have to do is walk up to a mirror at the middle of the night, turn off all the lights with a raw steak in my hands and go, I'm going to cook it. I'm going to cook it. I'm going to cook it. And Necro will appear behind me and take it out of my hands and go, no, I'm going to cook it.
No,
The Necro Nick summoning ritual for Kyle.
Bueno.
You tossed so much I forgot what it was, but okay.
Rebel, remember, when he opens up his mouth, you're supposed to stick your finger in his mouth as a form of dominance.
Mandible claw.
Mandible claw! Ah!
You roll dice to see if you do something legal for work or illegal on the side.
Wow. That actually sounds pretty cool, like a 50-50 chance. Mama bear! Mama bear! Mama bear! Mama bear! Mama
You
bear!
get pregnant at a young age.
I feel as if there's a good portion of the demographic that can't have that happen.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I mean, with current technology, who knows? But
Is that good or bad?
That's the good one.
I just want to know why Rebel keeps glaring at me.
The bad one is you're suffering
No
in
one can
silence.
hide you.
And
No one can hide you.
Okay.
you wait 15 years for the divorce papers.
Ah, that was a very real one. You get pregnant at a young age and you just suffer in silence, and then 15 years later, you finally get the divorce papers. Ah. Deathgasm! 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 Deathgasm!
Okay.
Deathgasm!
What's the matter, Marcus?
Can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Oh. Cody, it's not your turn. But,
What?
you find your dream car.
Okay.
No matter what year, make, or model it was. You get to rebuild, scratch, put everything you want onto it.
Alright.
Get you some medicine for that, okay?
But the second you turn it on to crank the engine over, it
Yeah.
blows up.
Ah.
I'll meet you back in your room.
I see. I know what happened there. He let me help him fix the car. Alright, that was your problem. So apparently Marcus has a bad headache. That was the crying you heard. His head hurts, so we're going to give him some Tylenol. Okay, so unfortunately, what happened there was Deathgasm decided to get the car of his dreams, and Necro was busy that day because, he was on the golf course with the other Fortune 500 buddies. So he asked me to help him put it in the parts, and we all know that was a mistake.
Because Kaiju doesn't belong under the hood of a car.
Listen, if you see my legs sticking out from underneath a car, please call 911. Something horrible has happened.
Or will happen.
Check it out!
Here's
Give him a raspberry!
I know Necro and Kaiju would know exactly what I'm talking about with this one.
Oh no.
You get a new laptop.
Yes! You were saying?
You get a new laptop and everything's working fine.
Right.
But the power cord, two of them.
Oh, God.
At the same time.
Yeah, that's what happened to Juggernaut.
One after the other.
Right in the same time. Boom, boom.
I have to get him more.
Okay, more Moltron. Gotcha. K-Man says,
Necro and Kaiju would know exactly what I'm talking about with that one.
Mike, I was getting ready to hardwire a freaking wire right into the battery. I was getting to hardwire I was gonna just hardwire the right in.
Oh no.
Okay, so here's one from K-Man, which is okay. You get married to the long love of your life, the person you've been with forever, but find out that either they have been a cross-dresser or a transgender their entire time, if not told you the truth. I guess the question comes to how do you react to it, more than anything else.
And also, how did you not find this out earlier?
I just fixed that shit.
Well, I mean, transgender surgery is actually quite good.
I know, but if you had sex, I think you would have noticed.
Some really don't. I guess what that would come down to would be how does your character react to it, really? I mean, this person has been honest and truthful with you your whole life except for that part. You're in love with them, you're married to them and everything, and this comes out. Would that be enough to change you? Because you still love the person for who they are. That's a touchy one. That's a touchy one, K-Man. I mean, I'd say for me, I mean, I'm already married to the person. I already love them. I mean, if that was the difference, I mean, yeah, I'll be a little hurt, but that doesn't change who they are.
Yeah.
I think I would still have the same feelings. Okay, so who was last?
All the orange juice.
Sorry, no, you were last?
Your turn, Kyle.
It's not enough.
Taste.
Whose turn is it, by the way?
It's mine.
Kyle.
I'm trying to think of a good one because I can think of one, but I don't want to use it. I'd rather just that one in private, if you know what I mean. So, okay, I got a fun one. This goes back to the whole high school thing. So the good news is they skipped the PE test, and then you guys get to play dodgeball instead. Everyone loves dodgeball. The downside is you went to Hazelton area, which means it's now killer ball. So everything from basketballs to medicine balls are flying at you. I loved killer ball.
I usually skipped out, so it must have started happening after I started skipping. I got a good one.
Honey, it's okay. It's okay. I'll get that later. I'll get it later. It's okay. It's okay. My Neko ran. He ran for it, guys. So while we're waiting to get back, how's the new place treating you guys?
That's good.
That's good.
It's good.
We're still playing.
So I got one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You gain an allergy.
Okay.
Roll for what allergy and how dangerous that allergy is.
Ah, so for instance, if you had, say, a coconut allergy and you decided you want to eat something with coconut in it. The glare!
Yes,
the glare from Sandy!
If you ingest or if it's just by touch, smell. Yeah. Okay. I get it.
The look. I could feel the sensation of burning. I could smell hair burning.
I love pecan pie, but you don't see me eat it.
I couldn't help it.
I think he's back.
It's all pink.
Oh, now he's muted.
It's all pink.
No, he's not.
Now I don't know what's going on.
Now he's
There he is.
I can't see
Necro,
him.
you're buffering. Necro, can you hear us? You're buffering.
This isn't Necro.
Necro.
This is the AI. This is the AI we thought was Necro.
You're buffering. Bro, fix your stream.
It started bothering him after he got back from Mozzie.
You didn't say anything about that. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna go get a T-bone steak and then go to the mirror. I'll summon him. See, I knew it would bring him out.
Why are you buffering so much?
No, you see what it is? He's not buffering. See, he's so rich that we can't keep up with him.
He hit the portal to high-speed internet.
He hit the portal to high-speed life.
And in fact, he's not buffering to us, we're buffering to him.
Exactly. That's what happens when you get to that high tax brackets. My bear.
Yes?
Good and bad, we're almost done. This will probably be your last one.
Okay. You win a court case
Okay.
against your parents
Ooh, okay. Court case against your parents and you win.
for maltreatment.
For maltreatment.
Bad news. Your winnings have to go to the court system.
A win's a win, though. But yeah, your winnings go to the court system. That's a personal win right there. Deathgasm.
I got a good one.
I sure hope you do.
You get the date of your life, a girl you've been after for years.
Okay.
You finally get that date, but you get explosive diarrhea in the middle of the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds as if something that may have happened.
Not me. I never seen anyone for over 2 months.
Okay. Juggernaut, give us one more good and bad.
You are able. You gain access to your childhood home.
Okay.
And by I mean access, I mean you break into your childhood home.
Oh, okay. That's pretty bad right there. Well, I'm going to end this one on another personal one. You fall in love with somebody who's in a relationship, and they reciprocate the same feelings to you, but you end up losing them due to them not agreeing with something that you said. One small thing. Relationship lost due to one thing being said. I'm sure people have seen that one, where a relationship has ended because somebody said one thing.
Yeah.
And K-Man down here. Well, Mr. Caldwell, shush. I can't tell. I can't see the buffering through your money. K-Man says you are gifted with a nice sword from a friend. That's nice. However, if you roll the negative on it, you find out that it was used in the murder, and the cops are now looking for you. So we're gonna end this with a bit of a smile, everybody. The game of life was never meant to be easy. Life isn't easy. Life is hard. Life is pain. But as long as you're still kicking, that means you still have purpose in this world. Don't you ever give up on that one. It could be so much as you bumping into somebody that helps them find a winning lottery ticket that saves their life. You don't know. But as long as you're still kicking on this earth, whether you believe in a higher up, a higher down, or nothing at all, just remember, you have to exist, and there's always a reason to exist. The game of life is just an example of that. Whether you want to play the original game of life, which is definitely a giant lie, or our new one, which is depressing, but that is life. We could also have the game of life Trump edition, but we're not going to go that far. So, don't let what we said get on you. Don't let us down you. Life is just that. Even with all those negatives, though, I have to say that I am happy to be around each and every one of these people.
Same here.
Even on my worst days. Poke his belly! Poke his belly! Poke him right in the belly, Sandy! Get him! Get him, Rebel! Poke his belly! Take him out! Take him out! Yes! Yes! Dance for my amusement!
I made him cry.
Oh, no. There's a good and bad card right there. You tickle your significant other, but it makes them cry.
No.
Don't you point at me with that tone of voice, young man.
No.
You know, I'm gonna let this happen. Until next time, folks, I'm Kaiju K.
I'm Necronig.
I'm chugging out chair.
I'm Deathgasm.
There's Deathgasm, and
I remember Benedict.
we'll see you all in the future, everyone. Peace out, everybody. Later, skitters. Boink.